You know you're in Antrai if you see such deliciousness. And today, Ansh and I are here to present to you guys a winter delight from Bengal. This is called Nolen Gurer Sondesh, which translates into dates jaggery flavored Sandesh. Now, generally in Bengal, you start getting fresh dates jaggery during the winter season. But as you know, we film in Delhi, it takes a little bit of time for it to travel to us. But now that we have got our hands on this beautiful, soft jaggery, let's make something amazing out of it. I'm sure you have all tasted it. I am sure you have all heard about it. But I am also very, very sure that you have never made it at home. Today, I'm gonna simplify the process for you because all the hard work is going to be done in a mixer grinder jar, and these delicious sweets will be made in no time at all. And also, just to give you a heads up, this is a very, very healthy recipe. So without wasting any further time, let's get into the recipe. All you need is some paneer or cottage cheese, a splash of milk, and some of this lovely jaggery. Look how fresh it is. It's breaking up beautifully. The smell of this jaggery is so good that it's gonna perfume the whole house while it's cooking. While my mixer grinder jar does the hard work for me, let me just tell you one thing. We are actually gonna make it two ways. One, inside an oven, which is going to be so simple, you don't need to do anything. This is for the lazy ones like us. And the second one is in the kadai. So I'm gonna take you through both these processes. Now, as you can see, the mixer grinder has done its job. This is beautifully smooth, as you can see. Now let's start with baked Sondesh. I have taken a Borosil square tin, lightly grease it with some ghee, and pour over the mixture. Shake and tap it lightly so that there are no air bubbles. Add some chunks of jaggery on top for added flavor and texture. And put it in a preheated oven, which is at 180 degrees to 200 degrees C for about 20 to 30 minutes. It's gonna bubble up. It is actually a cheesecake which we are making today, right? It's gonna bubble, it's gonna get nice and caramelized on top. This is what it does. Now, the toughest part comes into being. You have to let it cool down completely to room temperature and then refrigerate it overnight. The texture won't get exactly solid upon refrigeration. You can freeze it and cut them into cubes like I have done here. But you can also have it as a makha sandesh, which is just nice and creamy texture. Now let's get to the second way of making this sandesh. That is in a deep bottom kadai or wok. Now for making sweets, you do need a really thick kadai. That way the heat retention is uniform and low and slow. I'm going to heat up my kadai with a teaspoon of ghee. Now carefully add the mixture onto the hot kadai. Mix it thoroughly so that the ghee emulsifies in the mixture. And now comes the hard part. You have to cook this mixture for about 15 to 20 minutes again. But this time you have to keep moving the mixture around the kadai. You cannot let it sit in one place. And please keep the flame medium to low. don't be tempted to put it on a high flame. Mix it thoroughly. Keep stirring it. After about 15 to 20 minutes, this is the kind of texture you'll get. Now, as you can see, when I am moving my spatula, the mix is actually not watery anymore. This is how you know that this is done. Switch off the flame, but keep moving it around because this is a very thick kadai. There is a lot of heat in it. After some time, I'm gonna take a steel plate like so, grease it lightly with ghee and pour over the hot mix onto it. Keep the spatula handy because you need to keep mixing it around in this plate as well. Once it's slightly cooled down, freeze it for 5 to 10 minutes. Don't put it in the refrigerator, straight away freeze it. Once it's cold to touch, you're ready to shape up your Naram Pak Sondesh. Now in a plate here, I've got some more jaggery which I'm just crumbling around. As you can see, this is really good quality jaggery. It just crumbles whenever you touch it. This shows that this is really fresh. Now take a small ball of the mix, move it around in your palm to get it into a circle. Now take your little finger, make an indentation and put a little bit of that jaggery on it. There you have it. A beautiful Naram Pak Sondesh is being made. Continue making it until your mixture is already done. If you feel the mix is getting too hot or your hands are getting too oily, just freeze the mixture for another 5 minutes and then start the process again. This is a family favorite and it's such a healthy alternative to any other sweet. Do give it a try. If you do and you like it, let me know in a comment below. And don't forget to give me some love by sharing my video with your friends, with your family, and liking it as well. So till the next time, cheers!